Yeah. Hello.
Welcome to the Because It's Monday podcast number 16.
16.
That's right. On a Tuesday.
That's right.
We have a special guest today.
We do.
My daughter.
My niece.
Back. She just ran to get my juice.
My
Cousin niece.
niece.
Hey,
That's right.
that's Uncle Brother.
That's right.
Uncle brother, okay.
Uncle, cousin, brother.
That's right, because he's my brother-in-law and he's your uncle. So that makes him Uncle Brother.
That's right.
Uncle brother, there we go.
How are we doing? Day late, dollar short on a Tuesday.
That's right.
You know,
sometimes it happens.
that's right. The dude could not abide yesterday.
No.
Plus, you know, it works because now Aunna gets to be here.
That's
Yep.
correct. Yep.
You know, 1 day older, 1 year older.
That's right.
You know, 2010.
2010.
That's when she was born, 2010.
My God. I'm old.
I was 12. I was 12.
He was 12.
You were 12.
Picture
Now
it.
I'm really old.
Picture it. I was 12.
I'm 22 now. Holy shit.
I was 11 last time I was on this podcast.
I'm getting old.
That's right. Well,
She was 11 last time she was on this podcast. That's good, Aunna.
see what you did there.
I'm special now.
Anyway, we got some things. Hey, Serena Williams retiring.
I mean, I didn't even know she was still playing.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
You know, I think she played.
What about
for
her sister?
Something like 22 years. Well, I don't know. I don't know if her sister's still playing.
No, I haven't. I don't really follow tennis. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
I don't
I'll
either.
watch it.
I don't either. But she was a very prominent player, so that's
Absolutely.
why I'm mentioning it.
That's right.
You know,
movie,
she was.
movie done after both her sisters and her father.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. So, you know,
Played by
Sounds
the
busy.
slap master himself, Will Smith. That's right. That's right.
handful of face.
Handful of face.
Yep.
Anyway, how was your night, sir? At work?
It was eventful.
Eventful.
Yeah.
You were telling me it's
Went
you know
all
here,
around
there's,
the
and
world,
everywhere.
and statues did not crumble for me.
Well, you know, sometimes they move, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they get moved to other locations.
That's correct. Yeah.
It's very offensive to have a man on a horse.
Especially with the horse has no name.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
So,
I saw this thing on TikTok the other day. Well, I say TikTok because it's one of the reels on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook, yeah.
But it was this psychologist, and she's talking in an interview to this dude about how I'm trying to think about the right way to say this.
I mean, just say it. See what you need to say.
How we discriminate against people who are attracted to younger people.
Yeah. There's this little story about that.
Yeah.
Mr. Dane Cook. Have you seen the...
No.
Dane Cook is 50 years old.
He is now.
Uh-huh.
And he's getting married to his 23-year-old girlfriend that he's been seeing for a while.
Look at that camera.
A while.
Okay, so wait a minute. Wait. So last time I heard, when he was on your mama's house,
Oh, was he on Mom? Yeah.
I don't know how old that interview was, but I remember seeing it, and
Maybe
he
a year or
was
two.
he was still married to his at the time wife.
Wow.
Well, I mean, some new information has come to light.
Okay.
Some say he was dating her when she was, yeah. So everybody's like, yeah, but age is just a number, and baby.
Well, they can only say that now that they're legal.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That,
But
that's
the
thing.
problem with that was that he started courting her. Courting. I'm using the word
Courting.
Courting means
Courting
when you start
means-
dating. Now that we have a, what would you consider Gen? No,
Gen Z.
Yeah, she's a Gen Z.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What happens when we flip over the alphabet and we go what Gen A, Gen B, Gen A?
Gen
I'm
A.
a Gen A.
I'm a Gen A.
The problem is he started dating her when she was barely 18.
Wow.
And he was 48. No.
That's a pedo.
Wait.
That's what we're talking
Carried
about.
the two.
Yeah.
He was 45.
Yeah.
Ew.
I mean, dude got all of his money stolen and taken.
I mean, it'll make you go crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
She said,
I mean, what I'm saying is, I mean, good for him.
yeah.
I wish him the best. God bless. That's a little much, though.
Are you okay over there?
I'm burping.
You're burping.
She's professional. She doesn't burp on the mic.
That's right. Well, she was
Like that,
she was
you know?
before you got here. She was testing all that
I
out.
was just.
She said behind your mic, she's like, his mic stinks. I'm like, well, it's spittle.
We're going to need some Lysol spray.
Well, poop particles fly.
T-shirts coming soon.
That's right. Anywho,
So there's that.
yeah, and then I hear this morning Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon are leaving the United States because, well, one of the reasons is because of gun violence.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's just way too much gun violence, so they're going to go back to the UK where nobody dies of gun shootings,
Totally.
allegedly.
Maybe not of guns, but a lot of stabbings in
Lots.
England.
Lots
over
of-
the old Pondaroo there.
Cricket clubbings.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the original meaning of tear the club up, is it not?
Listen, they're just now moving after so many school shootings and so many this and that. Now they're moving.
True.
Now they're leaving the country
This coming from a guy who bit the head of a bat in a corporate meeting.
and
Yeah.
snorted ants out of a
Ew.
yeah, out of a
This
earmuffs
this
out of
dude,
his own piss stream.
this dude, when he first came out here in the United States, when he first came here, he was part of the quote unquote British invasion back in the 70s.
It's late 70s. Yeah. Well, he first came out with
I played I Am Iron Man for her, and she was like, "Ew,
you don't like I Am Iron Man?
No.
You probably like War Pigs.
No.
war pigs." I mean, that's a T-shirt right there.
General gathered in their masses. Oh yeah, you'd like that.
No.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah, he came out in the mid 70s.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he came out in the mid 70s, and when he came out in the mid 70s on it, he was the first ever really shock rock kind of guy.
He was a Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, that's his nickname. Was
Well,
Prince of
yeah.
Darkness.
That's right.
And he came out in the black eyeshadow and he was just
Full
dark.
emo
And
before
nowadays he'd be called an emo boy.
Well, he was basically the Undertaker before the Undertaker
right.
existed.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
That was his kind of character.
Minus the
Oh.
casket match.
Right. But, so he was kind of shocky. He was kind of whatever. And now he's saying, well, the name of
Oh, you missed the best part of the Ozzy Osbourne was the Osbournes, the family
you remember seeing that
show.
on TV?
Oh, I
Osbourne's?
loved it.
Sharon!
Yeah, baby, baby. As he's trying to work the remote.
Yeah.
All sorts of mumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what?
But he was on some heavy drug. Now, if you want to see a reason not to do drugs, look at Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
I mean, that man has done all the drugs, all of them,
Including ants.
including ants. That's correct. That's a
I
throwback.
mean, the drug that bites back.
I mean, according to the Motley Crue Dirt documentary.
Oh, no.
I mean, he did that next to a pool while they're all sitting next to the pool, and he decided to, snort some ants.
Rosie O'Donnell's daughter being bullied at camp broke my heart in half, she says.
Listen, we all got bullied at camp.
Yeah.
I got woken up by a camp counselor because I was snoring. And I woke up everybody else, which everybody else was kind of looking at me in a 12 boy tent. And I get up and I'm like, what's going on? And they're all looking at me like, what happened? Who died?
Are you telling me that you got your I independently set up my camp badge that year
Yes,
because they
that's
made
right.
you sleep?
I mean, I was not
Crossing.
popular.
Right.
When we went to, when it was...
I
nobody could
always
sleep.
wanted to go to Camp Kiwanis and stuff during the summer, but I never went.
Listen,
Never got. I was always sent to work.
I got a marksman's badge for shooting BB guns and a fucking archery badge and a sewing badge. I know.
The sewing badges.
I mean,
You got.
when I think of you, I think of sewing.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, totally.
You'll cross stitch. You know what I'm saying?
We started off with the BB guns, then the,
Yes.
cross.
I
Yeah.
save the
then-
best for last always.
And then sewing.
Sewing.
That's right.
Right. I did all this masculine shit, and then I sewed. That's what that was.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, sewed our own badge on our own
That's right.
badges.
Whereas if you were a woman, it would have been like, well, I got my sewing badge. I mean, I also got like this BB gun badge and like this other thing, but
That's where I learned how to properly use
I'd be more
kayak.
proud of. I'd be more proud of the other badges than the sewing
Yes,
badge.
That's right.
yeah,
But we tell the truth here, and we admit our faults, and we get embarrassed.
that's right. All of it. All of it.
All of it.
That's right.
Okay. That works.
I mean, you know who's pretty good at BB guns?
Me.
I mean,
Anyway.
You know,
All
I
the
decided to
cans, all
introduce
the
her to the
targets.
shooting sports, so I got the airsoft guns, and I was out there
That's right.
shooting, and she was shooting and doing transition drills and
that's right.
all that. Mhm.
Did you go from 3-shot to fully automatic?
She shot. Yeah, she shot the. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
did. That was fun. That was really
At
fun.
first, she's like, "I don't know if I want to do that. It seems scary." I'm like, "Just try it."
Just try it.
That is the shit.
I felt like I was in Call of Duty.
That's
awesome.
right. That's correct.
Which is what you want,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
that's all I do anyways. play
you
Call of
can't
Duty.
come back to life, though. Just
Right.
Yeah,
remember
no.
that.
right?
Can't respawn.
No.
No.
So anyway, you know, lots of.
Listen,
The Prince of Darkness
Prince
is
of
leaving
Darkness
us.
and Sharon can go wherever they'd like. It
That's
doesn't
right.
matter.
I just wait. I can't wait to see him move back to his drafty castle. Sharon, I need another blanket, Sharon.
Yeah, it's not the cozy California sun.
Maybe they'll be able to understand him better over there. Who
No.
knows? Because that's the one thing. The motherfucker can't talk. You can't.
No.
You know.
Although he is entertaining with with his son on that show.
Yeah.
You ever watch the show with
Jack.
his son?
Yeah.
He is
I've
entertaining.
never
in that.
even heard the show, so I'm not in.
He
I'm
well,
not
they
in this
go, they
conversation.
drive across around the world, around the country,
Yeah.
and visit like
Well,
famous places.
Yeah, he was getting his dad out to see America because his dad
Yeah.
had been here forever, but just never
really
seen shit.
America. Yeah,
Because he was busy working
yeah,
and being a rock star, right? And then
Well,
when he wasn't
that
being
makes
a rock
sense.
star, he was busy being kept out of trouble by his wife
Oh yeah. Well, that sounds
/
better.
business manager.
yeah.
So
Slash.
yeah,
Some
So-
say she wore the pants of the family
that's right.
a lot.
I mean, you know who probably should have wore better pants?
Sure.
This mail carrier lady.
I mean,
She mail carrier lady was killed in Interlaken last
Oh.
week
that's right.
by a pack of dogs.
For you folks, that's Upper Central Florida.
Upper Central Florida, out in the woods.
Out in the woods.
Yeah, in between here,
sucks.
nowhere, and everywhere else. But dude, her little van broke down. She's 61 years old.
Terrible.
Okay, been working as a mail carrier for about 6 months. Okay, she lived in Melrose. You've been to Melrose
Oh,
through it.
we've all been to
little
Melrose.
town of Melrose. Cute little town. And she gets a job with the Postal Service, and she's working on a route in Interlaken area for about 6 months now.
Earlier.
And everybody knew these dogs were dangerous. Like the whole neighborhood will tell you, yeah, they're like a pack of hyenas. They just run around, they bother people, nip at people, blah blah blah.
Right.
But the homeowner, I guess, had been warned about the dogs, and so they put up this fence. Now, okay, so it's a pole and wire fence, like what's next door,
Right.
Yeah.
with the pole wire, no top board, no bottom board, nothing, just stretched wire. Well, a dog can push underneath that. So what they did
Well,
is
yeah.
they took and threw random cinder block pieces everywhere
I'm loving the hand flares.
on the
That's
bottom
right.
of the fence.
Lots of flair.
Lots of flair. Gotta have your flair.
That's right. Jazz hands comes later.
Anyway, these.
See.
Hey, are you gonna hit the mic? No, I don't. I barely move. She says.
It has to happen once a podcast.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
There we
right. So the dong show is over.
That's inappropriate. But keep
Listen,
going.
listen. I didn't name it. Anyway, the dogs get out and they attack her.
How many packs of dog? How many in the pack? 6.
5
told me
dogs.
there
All
Told me there were
all
6.
from the same owner.
Yep.
Okay. Where's the animal control? Where's the
Well,
animal control?
they had been warned before, apparently. But they say the onlooker said that they heard screaming, and some came to try to get to her aid to get the dogs off of her, and one guy even shot some rifle rounds into the ground. But by the
Didn't
time
stop
by the time the deputy showed up, she had bled too much and
My God.
done.
Why didn't,
61 years old.
Shit.
why didn't they have paramedics run over there?
Well, you got to call the paramedics first on, and then they got to get there, and then there's a response time.
And
if you know
Interlaken.
if you know where Interlaken is, it's easily 15 miles from the nearest town.
Yeah.
Oh.
In any direction.
Mm-hmm.
So, had that happen out front here, and the medical people are right there, yeah, they could have probably made it.
That's right.
Really?
Stuck their fingers in all the holes and plugged the veins and arteries, and
Giggity.
that's not technically how it's done, but I mean that's how they do it on
does
TV.
stop the bleeding sometimes.
That's right. Put your
Or
finger
shove
here.
some dirt in it.
Is there?
Is there a what? I'm sorry.
What is he doing?
What?
He's
What?
Jesus.
He is
Ah,
The
he's
tippy
all right.
taps.
I hear the ice machine over his clickety clacks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sorry.
The ice machine means
Well, that
it's
was
time for an ice
amazing.
break.
That's right. Well, it's the official ice machine of the Cuz It's Monday podcast.
Yes.
That's right.
So anyway, I feel for this
first
lady,
of all,
but
she probably had to go back to work because she couldn't be on. She couldn't retire. Didn't have enough money to retire, so she needed a part-time job.
right,
Correct.
And there's a pretty good job in the postal service.
Yeah, they're now hiring for like 17, 18 bucks an hour. Something
Yeah,
like that.
and then you figure all of the government benefits on top of it.
Yeah. So she was getting a little bit of pay to do a little bit of work.
A postal family member was lost her life in a dog bite attack. The U.S. Postal
Damn.
Service is deeply saddened at the loss of our employee. Our thoughts and prayers are with her and her family and her coworkers at this time.
Thoughts and prayers.
That's right. So, Jesus, man. First of all, there was a gun there. Shoot the dog.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. But what if you miss? You know what I'm saying?
Well, because think
Like the
about
old
it.
lady,
Yeah, but think about it this way. Think about it this way. What's animal control going to do when they take the dogs?
Go.
They're going to euthanize them.
Yeah.
So they're going to die anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
That's right.
My thing is, dude, why aren't the owners arrested?
They should be.
Because
They should have some criminal charges.
Because
for sure.
because think of it this way: if you break into my house,
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
and let's say Anna goes and has a heart attack and dies, okay,
Yeah.
because she's the only one here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you rob the place and you leave and they catch you, guess what? Criminally in the state of Florida, you're liable for her death.
Correct.
You get charged with probably involuntary
manslaughter.
yeah, or there's some kind of murder. 1, 2, 3, 9,
Some
7.
kind of murder charge.
That's right.
Murder 1, murder 7, something like that.
That's right.
I'm not a lawyer. I just play one on TV.
What I'm saying is, I would have if I was one of their
Cecily.
neighbors. I'm not above kicking a dog in the liver. Is what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
A good swift old boot to the liver. That'll keep the dog down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The question is would have they even got there in time?
Bite it back. Bite
You
the
know.
dog back.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that's
Well,
a hell of a
it's-
way not to get junk mail. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a
I said no papers.
it was like a 60-something-year-old woman with like
Yeah,
5 rabid dogs on her
that's right.
that don't know any better but to kill her.
True. And normally the male people.
That's right.
Carry dog biscuits or some type of dog treat to
Yeah.
Well, they didn't
whisk
want the
the
treat.
dog away.
They didn't want a treat. They wanted
Maybe
her.
Well-
maybe they didn't. Maybe she didn't learn that trick yet.
Maybe she should have bought some bacon strips. Oh, that's too soon. They're bacon flavored. Just toss a handful out and throw the mail out with it and drive away. I mean,
Well, her shit was broken. That's why her car, her van had broken down. That's why she was outside of the vehicle
Well, she should have
doing
stayed.
things.
Well, she should have stayed in the vehicle.
that's right.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Eh,
hindsight's 20/30. No, I'm just
Well, if you know there's 5 dogs that will kill
kidding.
you.
She didn't know. She didn't know.
Wasn't she warned?
No,
There would be?
probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. She probably just said, "Oh shit, it's hot in here," and stepped out. And
Oh, look at these cute dogs there. Oh, no.
I highly doubt as they were running up to her, she was like, "Look at these cute dogs." She's probably like, "I just shit my pants." Oh, depends. Oh, depends. And back in the truck.
Also, this segment sponsored by Lady Wipes.
That's right.
When you need them. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. The dog.
Satisfying menthol flavor.
I know a guy who used alcohol wipes. And that didn't end quite well. It burns. It burns.
In other news, Alex Jones says that the left will stage a mass shooting ahead of midterm elections.
Jesus Christ. Anything to get back in to the fold. That guy.
That's right.
You know, the frogs are making us gay. Oh, shut up. It's a false flag operation. Okay. Right. He just got smackety diddle.
He did.
On the old Sandy Hook stuff.
He did. Are you okay?
You all right?
Don't spit that on the floor. You have to clean it up. He just got slapped diddly, dude.
Yeah. He's majorly he's fucked. Mm-hmm. I mean, financially, they're gonna sue the shit out of him.
Oh yeah,
for what he said about that.
And as they should.
They should. That was a faux pas.
Very, very insensitive.
My dad is so sassy with all his movements.
I mean, he is known for
She's calling me sassy. I mean, I'm Italian.
How many?
I know my face says Mexican, but it's Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. The previous.
Well, when the Moors came in. Which is
I can't say the rest because it's not PG.
Which I wanted. That's why I wanted to have Harold on the podcast this week. They had to head back before he could get on here, though. But
damn it,
I wanted to have him on here because we're sitting here over dinner the other night, and he was telling me how he read a book. He used to go to the library. I said library, didn't I?
Library.
I hate that. February.
Yeah, he went to the library a lot as a child in Philadelphia.
That's right.
And he read a book. Yeah, he read a book about the first slaves in the United States.
I mean,
and they were not black.
No,
they were Italian.
Yeah.
And because we were white-skinned, we could blend in better, and we could not assimilate to the slave culture, and so therefore they started bringing over African Americans. Allegedly, that's what he said. The name of the book he was reading was The First Slaves. And so he was quoting that, and I said, well, listen, we got to have you on the podcast for that, because I don't understand. I've never heard that before in my life.
Well,
or you can just search up the book and, see the
I could read the book, but that's reading.
I mean, I don't know my history
so you can read on your computer of news, but you can't read a book.
Well, news is news.
That's right. Yeah. If I read 3 pages of a book,
I have to read a book, but you don't have to read a book.
I've already read my books. I mean, I read 1984 and
my God,
all the books that they make you read in the schools.
Catcher in the Rye, good book. Kill a Mockingbird, good book.
Yeah, I've read that one.
Yeah. What's the other one?
I actually talked my teacher into that one. I had
Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, to kill. Well, no. To Kill a Mockingbird. It was. We had to do. He would make you read like a quarter of the book and do whatever on it in a quarter of the book. So instead of doing a book report, I talked him into letting me and a fellow student do a song about it. So we did a little rendition of
Please.
To Kill a Mockingbird, Stage 2, Creedence Clearwater Revival's
Please
Born on the Bayou.
It's on tape.
No, it is not on tape.
Damn it.
But we strummed a little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Gonna run through the jungle?
No, we did. We ran through all the jungle, during the... But hey, to me, it was easier than doing a book report. So...
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. We kind of coaxed our teacher into, instead of reading the book, let's watch the movie.
Right.
Well, that's always
the classic 19... It was a black and white movie.
Yeah, that's what we do now. There's no books. It's just
movies? Mm-hmm. Must be nice.
And then they give you certain pages to read of the book. Like if the movie doesn't cover like a certain page.
You don't have to stop talking because I'm taking a picture.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Like if the movie doesn't cover a certain part of the book, stop. No. If the movie doesn't cover a certain part of the book, that will be given a page to read. I'm gonna keep it.
You're very sassy with your hands today.
That's right. I wonder where she gets that from. Anywho, usually everybody says the book is better than the movie. Some of it, yes. Some of them, yes. But I don't know. Wait till you have you ever read Huckleberry Finn? You won't get the real version.
No,
because they edited it.
Yeah.
Listen,
you want to see the word Negro in there a lot? You read Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah. A lot of the books
to the point where everybody was giggling in class. Like,
yeah. Well,
what?
Because back then, it was a different world, so they used different language.
That's right.
Nowadays, I would rather watch a horror movie than
Right.
read a horror movie.
I like watching horror movies too.
That's right.
Yeah. I feel like if it's
Paranormal what?
if it's
What?
based off a true event, I'll read the thing.
No.
If it's like
No, I
Yes.
don't like those. If it's true, if it's
based off a true event and it's like
No.
paranormal, then I'll read it because
No.
then I can stop at a certain time. But if it's like Freddy or Jason or
oh, those are classics.
whatever.
Your mother
Then I'll
hated
watch it.
those so bad. Oh God.
Oh my God, she
We
hates
tortured
Freddy.
your mother with that. Me and Joey.
I know.
Yeah.
She would. Oh my! I tried to watch it in the living room, and she turned off the TV. She took my phone.
That's you could thank me and your uncle for that.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
And the best part is we have a Freddy Krueger mask on top of our fridge.
Now that is classic.
She has to see it every morning.
That's
Hell
how that's
yeah.
how I would wake her up, by the way. Every morning. Not the picture, but
I mean,
hey, you keep that.
I mean,
Anna, can you go grab a towel, please?
Turn off my mic.
I mean, listen.
Catastrophe on stage, ladies and gentlemen.
With a big phone comes big responsibility.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Want to mute my mic?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I'll mute your mic.
Yes, I don't need any background noise.
There we go. Yeah.
That's perfect. We need to wash it anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, lots of podcast spittle. Anyway,
Listen, we cover it all. That's no use in crying over spilt lemonade.
that's right. Spilt lemonade.
That's right.
They're just ice cubes.
That's right.
I dare you to put them back in your cup and drink them.
It might have a little fur on there, so no thank you. I mean,
Why the red eyes? My stomach's
guys, I'm
itching.
gonna have to take a break and go get an EpiPen.
Okay,
Go have a shot.
bring it on back. All right. Well, so anyway, Anna, how are you doing
Talk
today?
amongst yourselves.
I'm doing good. You know.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just good.
They say dab, 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 so it gets the stains
No,
out.
rub. It's faster. I mean, we're gonna have to have cups with lids on it from now on, I guess.
That's right.
Don't be dirty.
Yeah, or I could just not show you shit on the phone while we're having a podcast.
True. That's right.
Yeah. Why don't
Anyway.
you use the computers that are sitting right in front of you?
Well, we do have the computers right here.
That's right.
So why don't
Quit hitting the daggum mic, man.
Then why'd you-
Jeez.
Then why'd you put me in the middle?
You're worse than me, so
That's
the
right.
people at home could see you.
We're at home. Who says they're home? What if they're in their car? Or what if they're at a museum? Or
She's
what
right.
If, what
She's
if
right.
They're,
What if they're on the shitter and they're
Yeah.
watching
Right.
us? You know what I'm saying?
Well, then they would be at home.
No, what if they're
True.
at their grandma's house?
Oh,
What if?
Listen.
What if? What
She's
if?
got a.
What if, dude?
shit with rose-colored glasses?
What if they're enjoying a nice pub sub in the park? You know what I'm
Pub sub in the park, right?
That sounds good.
That would be
honestly.
on Saturday, right?
That's
in the
right.
park.
That's right.
I think it was 4th of July.
I mean, I'm not sure. That's what they tell me.
Right.
All I know is the numbers that they threw at me was 25 or 6 to 1.
25-6. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only numbers I got.
No, it's Steven's mic.
No.
Put your hands down.
Down. That's right.
Down. Keep
No
them down.
flares. No
Stick them
flares.
in your pocket.
No flares.
I don't
Anywho.
think I have pockets in these jeans. But anyway,
You're very.
Why would you have
fashion
pants
forward.
with no pockets?
I don't know.
I mean, what do you need pockets for?
That's yeah.
Well, wait, I technically
I only need my back pockets.
That's right.
to hold your phone and
That's
your
right.
money, right?
Yeah, the money that you.
I mean, does Anna? I have a very important question. Does your money jiggle or does it fold?
Both.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Good answer.
She's an entrepreneur.
That's
you know.
right. Money's money, damn it.
That's right. I'll take quarters. I'll take dimes. I don't care.
Oh, we do have to roll pennies for gas.
Yeah.
Get older. That's always fun.
That's if they take them.
Yeah. I think there's a couple of quarters under the floor mat. Let me go check.
Well, remember back in the day when $1 would get you somewhere. Now,
Or like we said, $5 to get you a good weekend,
that's right.
a full tank of gas.
That's right.
Half a pack of cigarettes, and
That's
nowhere
right.
to go.
That's
you know?
right.
Those were the days. Now,
Nothing. It didn't get you nowhere.
No. Gets you a gallon.
It takes me more than $1 to mow the grass.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, we have a huge yard, so you know.
Yeah.
We have a extended backyard.
That is true.
Yeah.
Extended front yard.
That's right.
I mean,
Lots of
Yeah.
places for kids to play.
help herself.
Bunnies to eat.
Yeah, there is a bunny in the backyard.
hmm
If we ever get hungry.
Listen, lots of protein.
Listen, it's good. Put a little garlic salt on there, a little butter. Little butter there, put some butter on there.
So we went to the Cedar Key this weekend because we needed to get out of the house, you know.
That's right.
So we loaded up and we brought
Let's
we brought the special lady friend's daughter and her boyfriend.
Oh.
So
I've heard this story.
yeah, the whole way was WrestleMania 5 in the backseat because you know, no, stop, that's me, don't do that. It's tickles. Give it to me, give it back, give my shoe. Yeah.
2 questions. Who was driving?
I was.
Second question. Why didn't you do the old slam on the brakes?
I did a couple times actually.
Ooh.
So let's go.
Little yank of the wheel.
Fuck yeah.
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 Oh yeah. Oops, my bad.
Oh. Those were always fun.
Yeah. But
Because you can't say, don't let me reach back there, I'll beat the fuck. You can't say that no more.
Right.
But you could.
well, they weren't
on the brakes.
Okay, so they weren't being like to the point where it was like rambunctious, but it was like, you know, me and the special lady friend couldn't have a conversation because they were having all of it for you.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, to the point where I turned around and once said, can't y'all just kind of chill out and hold hands and
I mean,
enjoy the ride?
that's right.
You know?
Listen, okay. If I'm in the backseat with my boyfriend, my headphones
I'm
are
sorry?
in, and I'm looking out the window and listening to my music.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
If he tries to talk to me, it's
Anna, you
none
said
of my
you're in the
business.
backseat with your boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
When I wasn't informed that you had a boyfriend.
That's right.
He wasn't informed either.
Right. And whose backseat is she in? Your mom's? Or
Probably yours, to be honest.
that would be appropriate.
I'm getting chest pains.
Hey,
I don't
it
like
gets
this.
better. It gets better.
I don't like it.
I showed up this morning to pick her up, and something that Ivy, my littlest, told me the other night. She comes in and she goes, "Mommy backed into a Paul, and now she has a new car." I said, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, it's white." I said, "Okay." And she went off and played. Right? And I'm thinking, well, she has had a lot of accidents,
Yeah.
so it wouldn't surprise me, right? And so I go to pick her up this morning, totally expecting there to be new car in the driveway.
That's right.
Same car. She
Same
didn't.
car.
So, you know,
Right, she's got an imagination.
5-year-old fibbing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fucking with me.
Not knowing that you were going there this morning.
Right.
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 Yeah. If you need an alibi, I mean, you might not want to take Ivy. She'll point him in the wrong direction,
That's right.
which is good. But
That's right. My dad's over there. He's digging a ditch to China.
You're over there.
Yeah.
See, back in the day,
Dude.
we've
What?
never been allowed to be in the back seat with our girlfriends like that. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you mean jumping and hop around? No.
No.
Well, then on the way back, they wanted to be in the third row. In the car.
Excuse me?
Yeah. So, and then you should see your daughter's face because boyfriend's pretty tall. So Aaron flipped one of the seats flat so he could put his feet up on the back of the seat. And she's like, "What? You're gonna fold the seat down? Oh, okay." Like she was disappointed.
I mean, I see what she tried to do.
When
there.
really was, mommy was like, "I know this game. All right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rearview mirror don't reach, but I can see.
that's right.
You know.
That's right.
Yeah. Ah, the shit.
You ain't getting away with it."
No.
Yeah.
So,
No. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It gives me heartburn.
but we went and we walked around. We ate at the Froggers. Yeah,
Oh.
you know, had some lunch.
Did you go to the park and walk around there?
We did.
Nice.
We did. Went to the park. Walked around. We went to we went to the pier.
I mean, that's always fun.
And watched this one dude showed up, and apparently it was Catch Shark Day, because that's most of what people were catching were little sharks.
Baby sharks. Oh, I didn't say it.
Do.
Oh, my mother.
Baby shark.
Oh, I have that in my head now.
And he shows up with these fucking rods to fish off a pier, and the fucking reels are deep sea
I mean,
reels.
come
They're
on.
this fucking big.
We catch a marlin.
What the fuck? Dude, the piece of bait, the chunk of bait he put on it was as big as this goddamn cup, you know, and I'm just like,
He's trying to catch a great white. When
Yeah.
No.
you know, I'm like, all right, cool, I guess.
You need a boat to catch a
But
great white.
we were
That's right.
sitting out there for probably an hour, no bite. Nobody got a single bite. So, I'm like, well,
Anybody catch any?
Wait, you said it was National Catch a Shark Day?
That's right.
no.
Okay.
It said it must have been Catch a Shark Day.
Anybody catch any crappies?
Okay. I was gonna
Crappies?
say.
That's
What
a
they did
nice
there.
crappie you got
I
there.
was going to say. If it was National Catch a Shark Day, your lady friend would have got her toad out.
Well, Shark Week was a month ago, so that's over. Have you been watching Shark Week?
No, because
You should.
all I do is play video games and watch TikTok.
That's terrible. That rot your brain. You should be informed with Shark Week.
I don't watch
Did
Listen,
you
that-
know? Did you know?
That was a staple when I was young. I watched
you know what
that
else is a
every
staple
year.
now? Me not going to the ocean again. Reaffirming that right as you're soaking your tootsies, there's freaking hammerheads and all sorts
You saw
of
that
nice
video
little-
too?
Yeah. You can see him just slowly going towards it. And they're just sitting there like, this is fun. No.
Yep.
No.
And then you finally see
Then at next Christmas, you show up with a peg leg because, well, the shark ate the other half, is what I'm saying.
because you are blind and can't see a
That's
shark
correct.
in 2 feet of water.
That's
Oh
right.
dude, it's bad. I'm trying to find the video for you, Anna, but it is pretty bad. It's like he's right on the shore, and he's swimming around and he's eating, and people are just like, oh hey, it's a shark. It's a shark. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a video of it right here.
Let me hold your phone so you don't drop it again.
Stop it.
I mean, she got you there.
She
That's what I'm
did.
saying.
Here it is.
Got it.
It's gonna play.
Got him.
But yeah, he gets like so close to the shore,
No.
and people are like, no. Then did you hear the story last week? Crowded beach.
Sure.
All of a sudden, dude is dragging shark onto the shore by its tail, him and his bros, and they start killing the shark.
What?
Yeah. And
How
then they
do-
kill the shark.
I did
Okay.
not see that.
Right. So then they kill the shark, and they start cutting it up and this and that, and there's people going, what are you doing, man? You know, right there on the shore. And one
Shark.
lady, you should put that shark back, man. You
Wow.
know,
Let's do it
well,
now.
according to Freshwater Game
Shark-
Commission,
Shark is a delicacy.
totally legal.
Shark is
Because he had a fish from land license. And so when the shark got close, he grabbed that bitch and pulled it up on the shore with his buddies, and they killed it. And it's totally 100% legal.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
Shark-
dick move, but I guess it's
Shark-
legal.
is a delicacy in certain places. Though.
It sure is. In
Yeah.
Japan, shark fin
Shark fin. Yep.
soup.
Yep.
And
Which it's sad because they just killed the shark and they slice their fins off and throw the
Throw the shark back in the
carcass
water. Yep.
right in the water. I mean, it feeds the other
Yeah.
fish, I guess, but still.
Yeah,
it's
no,
sad.
not that many fish.
No. It's very
No.
sad.
You know,
But,
but this guy said he was going to harvest all the meat and all that stuff, and
Yeah.
him and his family were going to eat this shark.
I mean,
And people will just losing their goddamn minds, and they're like,
my kids are
it's
here.
just a shark. What do we need?
and the fish and the game warden was like, yeah, but it's legal. He's got a permit. He's
He didn't shoot it.
not breaking the law.
He just
Breaking the law.
literally grabbed it with his hands and pulled it out.
That's right. That's right.
Kudos to the guy.
Gotcha.
And most of the videos I see
do some
is
hand
the
fishing.
people throwing water onto the shark and trying to put him
Back
in the water.
Right.
They're not pulling
Right.
him out of the water
Right.
and go, listen, Mr.
I would have
Shark."
watched one of those videos as soon as I did it. Like
Yeah.
I would have been watching it as I'm carrying the shark.
That's terrible. Kids these days.
Anna's like, we're gonna get you back to the water, little fella.
That's right there.
As soon as I cut you up into little pieces.
That's right. She throws him in the water. Bigger shark comes. Chomp chomp. Well, damn it.
You're gonna be bait to catch another one.
I'll just point her phone to the shark. Have you ever seen this baby shark? And the shark's just flopping, trying to get back in the water. Fuck this shit.
I can't stand that song.
Stand that song.
Give me back.
So offensive.
Talk about white privilege. Anyway,
That's right.
anything come to mind, sir, from you?
I mean, remember the Uvalde story?
Yeah, Uvalde. School shooting. Yes, sir.
Recent discoveries, new information has come to light. Police chief fired for his poor
sorry.
performance in handling the situation.
If you've ever watched the video.
And that's what it is. It's part of the reason why it's part of the video. They finally determined that, listen, my man, you should have seized the moment.
And you didn't. That's right.
So
in
that's
fact,
the consequence.
listen, all the critics said, listen, we understand not going rushing in headlong, not knowing how many, whatever. But an hour and 15 minutes later, and you still done nothing?
Right.
and then you wait for a tactical team to show up.
Also, you tell the one guy that had the gun pointed at the dude
Before you even got into school.
before you got in the school,
That's
ready
right.
to go. Say, hey, just give me the go ahead. Well, we're just gonna wait a little
Yeah,
bit. You know,
just give it a minute.
maybe he's delivering pizza.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Give it a minute.
I mean, I think I see Uber Eats on the side of the shirt.
Is this show
I'm
and
not
tell
sure.
day?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You know?
I mean, what a fucking fuck up.
Yeah.
Is what that was.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
at least there's some. I mean, it's not a consolation prize. It's more of a. At least they did the right thing.
right. And here's the deal. Like that police force is probably going to get lots of training.
Probably.
Lots of training. However, day late, dollar short.
Yeah.
The odds of it happening again in that school are no.
Pretty much. Yeah. It'll just be another little town somewhere.
That's right.
Yeah.
Probably.
That has over tactically trained
That's right.
people for what they need. But I mean, the training's needed. It's needed nationwide.
It is.
It's needed for every police force in every school.
Even Mayberry.
Even Mayberry.
That's right.
That's right. Barney needs to learn the AR
I mean, you know.
and battle vest.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't do that.
I know you didn't do
When
it.
you're a landlord of one guy and two girls, and you know,
I mean, the
So
only
what
guy,
happens.
you know, only one guy.
just Frilly. R.I.P.
But I mean, listen, something had to happen. You knew there was going to be a scapegoat.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And he just happened to be the man in charge who was the scapegoat.
Yeah.
Right. There were a lot of mistakes made that day.
But he was the goat that escaped.
That's right.
That's the point.
That's right. He gets to live long and prosper in his in a field.
The problem is he might get away with moving somewhere else. Did he? Now I didn't read the article, but I don't know if he was stripped of a badge or he just got fired, which means he can seek other employment.
Well, he'd
in
be
another town.
Yeah, but he'd be stripped of his badge and his gun and fired. But listen, I don't think he would want to be
I mean,
anywhere else.
now
Right,
that his name is
You know, he was probably the police chief in Uvalde
Right.
because he grew up there, lived there all of his life.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. You know, you're not going to move to another small town
no.
or something like that and become a police officer in this day and age. I mean, no.
No, you'd have
So-
to move up to either upstate.
What
New
he'll
York.
probably do, if he's a smart, thrifty man,
I mean-
which most of them are these days, is he'll probably become some kind of consultant somewhere and, you know, make his money that way.
I mean,
You know, doing speeches and
something
whatnot.
what I don't understand how to befuddle the
Anyway.
Yeah.
active shooter situation.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
He should just go to Mexico and join the federales. You know what I'm saying?
well, hey, I mean, maybe he could be mayor of Tijuana.
Tijuana.
Anyway, so I like a shirt.
That's right.
Donna
Thank you.
Banana, Chevy Impala.
That's correct.
My vintage shirt.
Vintage shirt.
It is vintage.
It's new vintage, though. It's not vintage.
No.
Right.
Printed in 2018.
Because growing up in our day, vintage meant, like if
vintage.
this shirt was vintage, it would be from the 60s.
Yes, it would have
This shirt.
This shirt.
holes from all the
Right.
Except when your grandmother used to put mothballs in a cedar chest. Remember that?
Smelled so awful.
Gross. It keeps the moth from get to the clothes.
The moth.
Excuse me?
The moths there. Why don't you just keep the trunk closed? There'd be no moths
Right.
there.
How did the moth get in there in the first place?
Yeah. I remember I had a cousin eat mothballs one time. I'm like, oh!
Yeah. It's a very distinct smell.
Spit it out immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of...
Some people are going to be eating breakfast while they're watching this.
Sure.
And they're going to gag all the food that
That's
just ate.
okay. We're very
Equal opportunity
that's
offender.
right. That's right. Hey, we ease the pain, you know. When you gotta puke, go poop. Whatever.
Spill your water.
Spill your water. I mean, that might have helped
know.
somebody with a urinary tract.
I can't believe I did that. And on camera. Here, let me drop my phone in the water.
Listen, we were looking for Foley work, and we did it. All it needs a couple
Hey,
coconuts.
listen, could you edit that out in post editing?
Ought to go out in the shed and get a piece of aluminum foil so we can simulate thunder.
No, what we need to do is wrap our heads in aluminum foil so that
the aliens
That's for
don't
another
get us.
podcast.
they can't
The
control
UFO
us.
section.
We ought to have Aunna back for a UFO podcast.
That's right.
Where
Yes.
we're
Can't read
tinfoil
my
hats.
mind.
Yeah. Well, we're tinfoil hats and have her mom print out some shirts for us that
Yes.
say, "Back off, it's my brain." You will never invade us.
That's right.
You guys should walk out in Walmart like that.
We should. Actually, we prefer Target because that shit
That's
don't
right.
happen at Target.
That's right.
That's another story.
There's no story about this shirt. This shit won't happen at Target shirts.
Yeah.
That and poop particles fly.
Poop particles do fly.
As she's telling me a story about her and her friend being in a public restroom.
Let me
And-
tell this story.
Okay.
Shut up. So me and Chloe were in stalls next to each other.
Okay.
And I laid toilet paper down on the floor and put my phone on top of it. We were scrolling through TikTok. And she was like...
Gross.
Can I cuss?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Third country.
Chloe goes, "Holy shit," to a TikTok. And I said, "There's going to be one." And then
Still shocking,
I go, "Wait, Chloe, is there someone in here?" And I hear a lady in the big stall go, "Yeah."
Because she's talking about, there's about to be a holy shit in here.
My God.
And the best part is Chloe was blowing up that bathroom too.
Oh, that's
You
nasty.
could physically hear it.
Radio edit. And we thought trucker stories were bad.
Yeah. I mean,
My
they're
volume
pretty
was
bad.
all the way up too.
Oh. Never have your volume all the way up, they
Never.
said.
Never.
Let's watch TikTok together, she said. It would be fun, she said.
This is why you don't listen to your friends, because then your phone ends up
First
getting
of all-
poop particles on it.
Yes, your
Did you
phone
clean-
has
did you-
definitely poop particles.
Yes.
Did you clean your phone when
Yes.
you picked them off the floor?
Ew.
They gave us like little alcohol wipes
I mean,
Okay.
after we were done eating, and so I wiped it down with that. So,
So you
I
brought
didn't
it-
get poop
wait, wait,
particles
wait.
all over my
not
phone.
only did your phone become sanitized, but it's got a fresh lemony smell.
That's right.
You know. Moist towelette,
A
anyone?
little sticky. It's a little sticky.
Ew. Listen,
This is a story being told to a man who cleans the toilet before
That's
he
right.
sits down every time.
Yes, so he does get poop particles all over his.
that's right. And I don't lay my phone down on the ground. I put it in my shorts.
Why, so I can fall in the toilet and get poop particles?
You know.
Hey, I've had that close to happen before because you put your phone in your back pocket
Yeah.
and then you go to drop trowel and all of a sudden you hear beep, beep, dang, dang. You're like, oh, and thank God it hit the floor. Thank
Or you
God.
put it on the back of the toilet. And then you wash your hands and you walk out and you go, I'm missing. Oh,
wait.
no.
Hey, what,
And
dude?
someone's in the stall.
I was on the
Yeah.
road. I was on the road doing Utah run, right? And I'm at that one rest area in Wyoming that's up on top of the hill. You know,
That's right.
it's like 3 miles off the road, but you got to
right.
go up
Plenty
to
of
the top
wind,
of this hill.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Right on, and it's a very beautiful view. 360
Wow.
degrees of mountains and snow and all that stuff, right? And so I'm just walking in there. I'm like, wow, yeah, man, oh, cool. And so then I go into the bathroom and I sit and do my thing, watching whatever with the free Wi-Fi because that's the only signal you had.
mean-
And then I come out and I get in the truck and he's like, well, you ready to go? I'm like, yeah. Wait a minute. And boom, got to pop brakes, got to run inside. And I come running up to the thing and there's a guy walking out going like this with my phone. I'm like, hey, that's mine. He goes, oh yeah, what's the code? I said, why don't you give it to me and I'll type in the code and show you it's mine, but it's mine. You're not gonna. I said, there's a picture of a wife on the front screen.
I mean, that guy was trying to.
Yeah, he was trying to break
Was
it
that back
in.
in the day when you were on the dark side?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
looking for a free iPhone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He was trying to put the stem on the apple.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'm sure
Oh,
that when you're at the same rest area during the wintertime, with a man named Bob, and it was blizzard conditions. Remember that? I'm not going to go pee. Fuck that. It's
Right.
too cold.
That's right. Well, that you never,
yeah.
you never, ever get off
No.
the steps. There's too many snakes.
That's right. Many snakes. Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know, there's an island that is literally like infested with snakes.
That's
like the
not.
whole.
That's you. Let me
Yes.
know where that's at, and I'll put that on my never go.
Are they
list.
banded water snakes or are they?
No, they're
moccasins?
literally like it's literally
No.
like you can't take like 5 steps without running into like a pack of
Nothing.
snakes.
Hmm.
And there's the same thing with crocodiles too.
No, I'm sorry.
What?
I'd be spending a whole box full of grenades.
Hmm.
It just
just rent a helicopter and just throw them. Shuck them.
here, snaky.
It's literally illegal to go to these islands because they are so dangerous.
It should be.
I mean, where did you learn this?
TikTok.
Mm.
But there was pictures involved.
It's always pictures.
There's always pictures.
If there's pictures, I believe it. If there is physical proof, then I believe it.
I don't know. You ever heard of Photoshop?
You want to see it? I think I saw it.
Oh my God, no. That's my worst nightmare. Don't like it. Don't like the snakes. Don't like the lizards.
You don't like the danger noodles?
I'm sorry?
The danger noodles.
The Dinger noodles?
Danger.
Danger noodles.
noodles.
I get it. I like it. I like that. I'm not going into a danger noodle island.
Yeah, because if you see a frog, you scream like a
Yes,
little girl.
I have. That's correct. Anna's correct. I don't like frogs. I scream like a girl.
Meanwhile,
I run away. And then just, that's pretty much what it sounds like.
while Anna's picking it up, he's
Yeah.
screaming and running away.
Pick up the frog. I'm not touching it.
Get away from
That's
me.
right. I mean, I'll use the Tupperware, try to scoop it up a little bit.
Right.
I mean, Tupperware's good.
No, you
I
throw
don't-
the Tupperware on top of the frog
Yeah, I
and run
did.
away.
I actually did.
Like ring toss
Yeah,
and
yeah.
carnival.
Yeah. If I would have been wearing, girly
was-
shoes, I would have ran away like this. Like, oh my God. But I wasn't, Listen, I digress.
Yeah.
Anything else in the wonderful news?
I mean, there are things.
Listen, all I know is monkeypox.
Yeah. Well, did you hear about the guy who
No.
got the trifecta? So he lives in Italy.
Italia.
Yeah. And he goes on vacation in Spain. He comes back from Spain. And of course you have to be
Spain.
tested for COVID
COVIDs
and all that. I'm trying to say it very elegantly because he's from Italiano.
Italia.
So he goes and gets tested and finds out that he has, in fact, tested positive for COVID. He has also tested positive for monkeypox. And he has also tested positive for HIV.
Yeah, he's not.
All on the same test day.
No.
Just bad.
I mean,
He's not
lots of
gonna
second
be-
opinions. Is what I'm saying.
He's not going to be here for much longer.
No.
I can tell you that.
Well, I mean, the HIV obviously had longer than that. But
Now,
and just
listen,
didn't
I'm
know
not
it.
trying to disparage anybody. Was this man? Let's just say, did this man wear very, very light loafers?
I would assume.
Very light.
I mean, he's Italian.
Well,
Not
all
them
Italian.
European guys.
Aren't you Italian?
Yeah, but I'm not a European Italian. I'm an Italian American. My grandmother and grandfather from Sicily. Direct from Sicily.
I have no idea what you just said, but I'm going to go with that.
Yeah. My grandmother came here when she was 4 from Sicily.
That's right. Picture
Sicily?
this.
Sicily.
1970s. Oh,
Yeah, it's probably more in the 30s, 40s.
that's right.
Yeah.
Sicily.
Came through
Sicily.
Ellis Island.
That's right. With
My
a statue.
grandfather's name was Luigi.
Luigi.
Luigi Cassisi. From the Detroit area.
They say that the lesions from the monkeypox are absolutely.
Did you hear about the new flu?
What?
Yeah.
There's a new.
They're calling it the tomato flu.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
That's insensitive to the Italian
because
people.
you get sick.
Did you say that's insensitive to Italian people?
Yeah.
Oh my
Tomatoes.
Tomato.
Tomatoes. You're making a
Preso
soup.
from Italy.
So
No.
they're calling it the tomato flu.
I keep hitting y'all's mic. I need to chill.
Because
I need to chillax, man.
yeah. Back off our mics, man.
Back off my mic, man.
Oh, that's right. Company mics.
They call it the tomato virus
Uh huh.
because when you get it, you feel like you have the flu and like you have COVID, but you also get red bumps on your body
So why don't they call it the COVID flu?
because they call it the tomato flu. I don't make these things up. I just report them.
The COVID monkeypox flu.
The tomato flu.
The tomato flu.
Are we
okay.
going with Roma tomatoes, or are we going with?
I would say more like cherry.
Cherry
tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes.
heirloom tomatoes.
Because listen, does anybody really like cherry tomatoes? Does
No.
anybody
Yes.
eat them and go, "Oh, these are so delicious"? They're sour. They're hard. And do you know where they came from?
No.
They first originated by growing next to sewage plants.
That's right.
So
Okay.
then they moved them from the sewage plant to a garden and started growing small little
And you know
Okay.
there's poop particles on those.
Well, if you wash the poop particles like you wash your toilet
No,
before
it's-
you use it,
That's right.
maybe you'll be able to use them.
I'm changing minds every day.
That's right. Minds and hearts. Minds
That's
and
right.
hearts. That's what this show is all about.
So what's next? The artichoke flu, the
The tomato paste flu.
tomato paste flu, tomato puree flu,
Anyway,
Chef Boyardee flu. I mean, come on.
I don't know what's
So it's
next.
another
Boy-
strain of the Covis.
the next time I hear someone say Chef Boyardee is Italian food, I'm shoving my shoe down their throat
That's right.
and
Chef
call it
Boyardee is not
Italian.
Italian food.
And call it Italian food.
It's not.
What did you just say?
She said.
She said people I know. She said
That's right.
that people I know call Chef Boyardee Italian food.
It's not.
It's
Because
gross.
it's spaghetti in a can.
It's not
It's gross.
spaghetti
It's
in a
not e-
can. It's spaghetti O's in a can.
It's
Well,
not even classified
Chef
as
Boyardee
spaghetti.
is stuff that you eat, like if you're lost in the woods and you happen to find a can and you're really hungry, then you'll eat the Chef Boyardee. Other than that, gross.
No,
Gross.
I'd starve. Those meatballs don't look like meatballs.
No.
They look like the balls of
I mean,
hair
how
that
do you-
come out of my drain.
I mean, how do you
That's
know
what
what
they
meatballs look like?
Wow. That's nasty.
No comment, because I've been there.
Nasty.
Who wants to eat a meatball that looks like a ball of hair?
Speaking of balls of hair, so
That's
you're
right.
so you're into wrestling, are you not, Anna?
Yes, I am.
Like learning to be a wrestler.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you think your stage name will be?
I don't know. Maybe Logan Chains.
Logan
sorry?
James?
Logan Chains.
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 Yes.
Nice.
All right.
I mean, okay, so you're obviously interested in it because your mama's boyfriend is into it, right? And he was one at a time, right? So this is where you have access, like they have rings and they have whatnots, right?
Yeah.
So, what would you say is
A professional wrestler has offered to train me, by the way. But anyway,
who?
a professional wrestler.
Who?
Romeo.
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 Oh,
Romeo and Juliet, sir.
nice. So yeah, but that is your favorite little. Well, I wouldn't say little wrestler because he's not little and he's
Well,
not
he's pretty
insignificant.
short. So, yeah, little.
Okay, but you know what I mean. Like he's on offer
Yeah.
to train you. Okay, that's cool. So what is the most interesting thing about wrestling to you?
When I wrestle, like, I'll wrestle Babe and I'll wrestle Chloe and all the other people, right?
Right.
It brings in joy to me.
Joy.
It makes me happy to wrestle. Like, when
Like okay, so wait.
So-
is this like a release of like anxiety or
yeah, I just
Okay.
forget about everything and I just wrestle, pretty much.
That could be good. That could
Yep.
be very good actually.
Good outlet.
Yeah. I mean,
Have you ever power bombed anybody?
Yes,
Oh my God! Please don't do that.
I have.
A lot of wrestlers broken necks.
safe. I just see
I mean-
Uncle Steven in like a grandma outfit.
Yeah. Then I'd be like, no, you can't do that. No.
I've body slammed
Second rope,
Chloe.
not third rope.
I body slammed Chloe.
I'm sorry.
Body slammed her.
Oh my God.
That was fun.
As your uncle and your insurance provider, I don't recommend that. Is what I'm saying. Unless they
mean-
sign a waiver.
We were body slamming
they
each
won't
other.
they won't let me on the company insurance now because you're wrestling. Thanks,
That's right.
Anna.
Yeah. You've that.
Well, you know, I'm learning how to take flat bumps on an
That's right.
actual wrestling ring.
Back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lower back and feet. Correct. That's right.
You have to tuck your chin so you don't
That's
snap
correct.
your neck in half.
Hands, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Knees and toes. Now, I would suggest doing. I mean, when you get good, maybe trying my favorite wrestler's move, the jackhammer. Wait, you don't like Goldberg? What's the matter?
She's new school.
Okay, you can at least do the spear.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, shoulder, not neck.
that's right. And then what
said
you
it.
do after you do the spear, you jump up in the air and you go like that, and spit comes out of your face.
I'm not Goldberg, okay?
Damn it.
More like Roman Reigns. Try that.
Oh God! Listen,
And the Usos.
your uncle's
and-
old school.
and
Roman
Edge.
Reigns can go fly a kite.
Yeah.
Mr. Pretty Boy with the slick hair.
Yes, pretty boy.
That's all he is.
No.
Just because he's related to The Rock, that doesn't mean crap.
Okay, The Rock was a good wrestler, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was very good.
He was.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
He was
Yes.
the most electrifying.
Oh,
The most-
in other news for WWE fans, Brock Lesnar is leaving WWE.
Again.
No, he's leaving.
For good.
Like he's retiring.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, he did that once and went to UFC, and then that didn't
And,
work out, and then came back.
Did you see the clip of Roman Reigns getting flipped out of the ring by a
No.
tractor? Look it up.
By a tractor?
Yeah. So
on
on
Brock
SummerSlam
Lesnar comes in with a
tractor and like puts it under the corner of the ring and flings Roman Reigns out of the ring.
As far as
No, that was
storylines go,
I don't like Brock Lesnar, but that was awesome.
yes.
I wasn't. I searched for it. It comes up Ryan's World.
Yeah. I prefer myself when
Search up Wrestle.
Stone Cold Steve Austin comes in with a beer truck.
No, the milk truck. That was funny.
Yeah, that was. But see, that was the Attitude Era when wrestling was good to be wrestling.
That's right.
Well-
or the Undertaker would come down in the Harley.
Yeah.
Down the ramp, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, when wrestling's playing on the TV in the living room, it's most likely the Attitude Era.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's when wrestling was good. That's
And
when
then all of a sudden
wrestling
you
was.
hear, oh my God! And
Yeah.
it's Sting coming down from the rafters. That was my favorite part. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God, King!
That's the dude with half the face and
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross.
Yeah. Oh my God! Bill's palsy. Oh my God! Oh my God!
I've seen.
Justin McMahon.
I'm over Goldberg because I've seen too much of him.
But he's
Why?
fantastic.
He's
He's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. He's an amazing wrestler.
Yes.
He's an amazing character. But listen to me. I see him everywhere too much.
You mean?
He's overplayed for me.
Oh,
I mean,
I
he
see
was
him.
the undefeated champ.
right.
Okay, listen, sir. Last time I watched him, he didn't have any belt in his hand. Correct yourself.
Well, he had all the belts.
He was
just-
WCW champion, Intercontinental,
Okay.
Television, Tag Team,
Where-
and Heavyweight.
Was he like 70 something in the?
He was 138-0
Yeah.
before he lost in WCW.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter now.
Well, now he's in his almost 60s, but
Yeah.
he was,
Yeah, cool. Anyway,
That's like Goldberg.
he ended Shawn Michaels' career
He did.
by kicking him in the head.
That's right.
Shawn Michaels.
He's
Yes.
a cross-eyed. I didn't notice
No.
that until watching some of the
my
old
God.
videos of him the other
I was
day.
watching funny videos of WWE.
That motherfucker's
and
like,
I was watching funny videos of WWE, and Shawn Michaels was getting thrown from one person over to the other, and when he got to the other person, he just like slipped out of his hands and went back into the turnbuckle.
Did he give anybody some sweet chin music?
yeah. it was,
No,
was his move.
he gave that turnbuckle some chin music. That's what.
That happens.
it tastes great.
Did you see Ric Flair's last match?
No.
Wow. You got to look it up.
Bloody,
It's
Oh, yeah.
bad.
bloody.
It's bad. Like, he passed out twice
Huh.
in
Well,
the ring where they had to pick his ass up.
That was something he was known for, though, was giving everything while
Yeah.
he was in
Well,
the ring.
They kind of
His
everybody
daughter-
says they were kind of cheesy because he was just out of breath, old,
Yeah.
wrinkly, flappity
Yeah.
skin running
Yeah.
around doing the woo.
Charlotte Flair is annoying.
Is she?
Well, she's like her dad.
She walks so flippin' slow.
Yeah.
Like literally, when I'm watching live events, I can go make a 4-course meal
Yep.
by the time she gets to the ring
That's right.
I mean, listen.
with her.
Listen, she learned from her dad, who was just
Yeah. You don't become the Rolex wearing,
No.
alligator skin
Limousine
wearing,
riding.
No.
limousine riding,
She
kiss
literally
stealing.
does her runway walk all the way to the ring at
with all the flair.
half a mile.
That's right.
I see what you did there.
at half a mile per hour.
Yeah,
She's just
she learned that from her. That she does. That's her dad.
Yeah.
Used to walk, just woo, just walk
Yep.
down the aisle,
Yep.
real slow. Great,
and then
great.
when she gets a quarter of the way down the ring, she does her thing. That takes like 20 minutes. It's like a whole half an hour for this woman to get to
Listen,
the ring.
you're lucky because they didn't have
No,
any women wrestlers.
No.
Fabulous Moolah, and there was another one.
Yeah,
and
there
that
was like 4
it.
or 5, but they were all.
They were
by the
old.
time we saw them, they
Yeah,
were old.
they were old.
Well, we're talking had them
They
in the
didn't
ring
have
in
the
their
divas
60s.
or anything like that until what, WCW?
I don't like the divas.
Well,
Divas are
WCW was first, but they had the Nitro
Although
Girls.
they did have Stacy, what's her face? Remember her?
Yeah. But the first thing they had was the Nitro Girls, and they were just dancers.
They were just dancers.
And then WWE picked up on that, which was WWF at the time.
That's right, World
Yeah.
Wildlife Federation.
Right. And they started employing
Yeah.
models as wrestlers.
Yeah.
It was more important that you were pretty than you could wrestle.
That's
They,
right.
my
could,
God.
they could teach you to wrestle.
I mean, this was back in the day
So-
before the Me Too movement of Mr. McMahon telling a woman
Every diva,
to kiss my ass.
every
and all that.
every diva in the WWE at
Would
one
literally have them
point
do it, too.
Yes.
was in Playboy on purpose.
Speaking of looks,
All right.
the diva looks.
Yeah.
So there is a Total Divas, show, right?
Uh-huh.
Who has all the divas in it. It was filmed in 2014,
Yeah.
So they all look different. When you see them now, Natalia looks like a dragon with her nose that's triangular, with her lips right here,
That's
Well,
right.
I mean, she's had some work done, obviously.
and her eyes are like that.
Right.
She looked nice before, but then now she just looks like an old woman on crack.
An old woman on crack. Wow. I mean, you've heard it here, folks.
Allegedly. You have to say
Allegedly.
allegedly.
And then
Right.
Sasha Banks looks like a teenager on crack. With her Snoop
I'm
Dogg.
really glad that she knows all this stuff.
That's right.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Poor,
Yeah,
poor
man.
kids should know.
Yeah.
They should know. Now, please, you got to do me a favor. Next time you go to a wrestling show
Yep.
and you're ever in the ring or anywhere around the ring, you have to go like this.
Hold up the fours.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
You know what that
represents
is?
The Four Horsemen.
See, there is this 3 groups of wrestlers. Like the CCW shows that we go watch.
Yeah.
They're some kind of Spanish girl. I don't know. Romeo.
That was me.
I know.
I was.
That was your fault. Romeo's in it. And
Uh-huh.
it's Romeo, Vertigo, and D. Ramos. And heels aren't supposed to give high fives. They're not supposed to pay any attention, right? They're
Right.
supposed to do their thing. If I hold my hand out, like out the gate, they'll all high five me and then move on.
Nice.
They
That's-
know me.
Right.
Now,
And then
this
sorry,
answers
that
the
was-
questions of Romeo, where art thou? And he's there giving you a high five. So that
Yes.
answers that question.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And so is Vertigo and D. Ramos. Like, they're all just going in a line.
Now, does Vertigo really have vertigo? Because that would be really hard to wrestle.
You know what I got into the other
No.
night when I was waiting? I fell down this rabbit hole of
Were you waiting on the world to change?
no, I was waiting on a fucking door to close. But I ran
PSA, you got to wait till the door closes because people get fired.
That's
what
right.
I'm saying.
no matter what the stripper says, you can't pull the door.
No.
Anyway,
That's right.
So I'm scrolling through the videos on Facebook, and it comes up
Scroll.
to a video with The Rock in it, and it's The Rock's most famous comebacks or something, right?
Yeah.
So then I press that, and then that starts a whole rabbit hole of the comebacks of the what's your name? It doesn't matter what
It
your name
doesn't
is.
matter.
And the whole like this guy would talk
Have
to him,
you-
and he would just pick up the mic and go, "You suck."
Have you seen the clip where The Rock tells the New Day that they have llama penises strapped to the top of their head?
Okay.
That's hilarious.
That's
Llama
a good
llama.
term.
Have you seen that?
No,
No.
you should look that up.
I'm gonna show you that.
Llama penises.
It's funny how you're
That's
that
pretty
entertaining.
specific.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's much more cultured now
It
that he's a
is.
movie star of
It
the world
is.
and gets
I
out.
mean-
Back in the day, he wouldn't have said llama penis.
No.
No, donkey
No,
dick
it was-
maybe.
it
I don't
was
know
an
if he's
old-
still
it
allowed
was
to
an older
say,
one.
shove it up your candy ass.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah, he still does that.
Nice. Nice.
Do you like pie? Just
Anyway.
All you jabronis.
yeah.
That's right.
He had some of the snappiest, classiest comebacks
Yeah.
back in the day during the Attitude Era when I used to watch wrestling. He, him and Steve Austin could go. Make the show.
Yeah.
completely
Just
Yeah.
by their promos.
just by their promos.
Yeah.
yeah.
See,
What?
New Day Wrestling.
What?
That's Austin. That's Austin. Yeah.
The only one that resembles the Attitude Era
What?
era Dad. The only one that resembles the Attitude Era is Triple H, but he doesn't wrestle anymore.
That's because he was in it.
And he was
The game.
that was his his 27th theme song.
I don't know. All I know is that he's been in WWE
Generation
And
X.
now him and
time.
Stephanie McMahon are the proud owners of WWE now.
Well,
Yeah,
technically.
allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
No, they are.
Allegedly.
Mr. McMahon's done.
Yeah, he retired, but I
He'll
think
never-
I think the son owns a little bit too.
Yeah.
Shane.
Shane O'Mac.
That's right.
Which he wrestled for a while.
Well,
Till
no,
he got his ass kicked.
he didn't so much wrestle. Let's just get his ass kicked for
he
the
would
Attitude
literally
Era.
he was a
Right.
good flopper.
He
would
was
just flop
he was
around.
always the one that got stunned or rock bottomed or some sweet chin music to his face.
Chin music.
You know what's hilarious?
I
When
mean, Vince took his bumps too,
they'll
but
put,
he did.
They'll put like a 7-foot tall man with like a 4-foot tall man in the
yeah, like a
same ring.
luchador.
Yeah, and then the little one wins, and it's hilarious because
Well,
the tall guy's just
They're high flying,
yeah.
high electrifying.
That's right. When you're willing to do what nobody else is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is Rey Mysterio still wrestling?
I don't know.
Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio Jr.
I think so.
I don't think Rey Mysterio is still wrestling, but Junior might be.
Junior. That's right.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I mean,
good in the WWE.
amazing.
Oh yeah,
He
he
was
still,
just stunts he would
he still
pull.
wrestled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Him and his son.
yeah,
That's right.
because they took. Remember, he was the first one to take his mask off,
That's correct.
and he would come at every match on it and give the last mask he wore in the previous mask away to a fan every time on the way to the ring.
Lots of luchador masks
Yeah.
were made.
He can't do that anymore.
Well, it's WCW that really built up that Lucha Libre deal because remember they used to have a segment every Monday.
Yeah. Where it's basically that.
where they were explaining the Mexican wrestling culture. Yeah, for like 20, 30, no, not 20, 30 minutes, but 2-3 minutes they'd spend on it. And that was every week.
What was that Spanish wrestling? He would come out, Viva la raza! He'd come out like that. Remember him?
That
it
was
Taz?
no. Damn it! No, he was
Eddie
part of
Guerrero?
he was part of the NWO.
Eddie Guerrero?
No. He was part of the NWO. He was.
I don't know. I'm
God.
just throwing it out there.
Yeah. No, he was. Because his whole thing was like he was a gang member,
That's right.
and he was originally with one guy, and then came out with the Red or something.
That's right.
So, let's see, members Hogan, Nash, Scott Hall. Yeah, see, there were more than that. But anyway,
Logan Paul has recently become a wrestler.
Oh my God.
he'll be anything he wants to be. That dude's a fucking
Yeah.
joke.
He's making a lot of money though.
He's making a lot of money, but he's...
with his, own energy drink, sports drink.
Well, I mean,
Oh my God,
they
he's
all
got a
do
sports
that.
drink?
Yep.
I know a guy that got shot
I've
9 times and he walks with a limp. He had his own energy drink.
That's right.
Or sports drink.
I mean, he was hit with a few shells.
I mean-
but he don't walk with it now.
He may be a joke, but his energy drink is not.
I
That-
just,
that crap's
listen.
good.
Listen. Listen. He became famous because he's on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Which we're not trying to become famous. We're just doing this to do this. It's just, but the deal is he became YouTube famous by calling people out,
Yeah.
right, and
Especially-
fighting them,
especially his brother.
His brother was. Yeah.
right. So, I don't know, man. I just, you call so many
Now
people out.
listen, he's
You know.
got balls.
He does.
To
I'll
step
give
in
him
the
that.
ring with some of the people he's
Yeah.
got balls.
Now
Like the
he's
Miz and-
now he's challenged Mike Tyson,
Listen,
and Mike Tyson says,
I mean, he's gonna
He's gonna lose.
He's gonna kill him.
that he's gonna lose. Dude, listen, you don't call out.
Isn't Mike Tyson a boxer, not a wrestler?
He's a boxer.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a boxer.
Yeah.
But he called him out to do a pay-per-view
Yeah,
with him,
boxing match. Yeah.
boxing match. And dude, I'm gonna tell you something,
No.
Aunna. If you ever want to see
Logan Paul is a wrestler, not a boxer.
a spectacular man,
Well, he's everything. He's
Mike
done
Tyson.
boxing. He's done MMA. He's done wrestling. Now he's going into wrestling.
right?
But whew, I mean, if it comes down to Tyson,
Jake Paul is
Lord.
a boxer.
Yeah, well, Jake Paul. Okay, so maybe I'm getting my guys wrong, but Jake Paul is the
I
one
mean,
they called out Tyson.
same guy, but you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Logan Paul is the bird dude with the bird symbol.
The bird dude.
Yeah. You know his little bird?
No.
Logan Paul is the one that got famous on Vine first from breaking plates.
Holy Vine. Remember Vine? That was back in like
6 seconds of horribleness.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
now
that was
you
a
go to
bit-
download Vine and open it, and it literally says Vine is dead.
yeah, because
TikTok.
No, it wasn't TikTok. I think there was another. I think Twitter bought Vine, or did Instagram buy
it was
Vine?
Musically before it was TikTok. You know.
Then they go to Vimeo or something like that.
No, I think it was it was either Instagram or Twitter that bought Vine and shut it down. But really,
That's right.
Vine was basically
TikTok
TikTok
Just 6
with
seconds.
X's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
know.
feel like
Listen,
most
we're
famous
learning
YouTubers.
culturally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I told Aunna she needs to show you how to learn how to use TikTok so that you could use it for a promotion.
Yep.
I mean,
Because it's Monday podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I've already got enough apps on my phone. I don't like it.
Enough apps. This guy.
I mean,
He's going to be old forever.
I didn't even download Instant Messenger.
No, he doesn't do the messenger.
No.
Oh my
nope,
gosh.
Nope.
I mean, I have messages on there I can't retrieve.
How do you not
but-
do Messenger?
No, I don't have the time.
That's all I text on.
You don't have the time.
I don't.
That's not true. You text me on text.
Yeah, because you told me you don't use Messenger.
That's right.
Because then I have to have the ding on, and I don't want to have the ding
Yeah,
on
nobody
all
likes
the
the
time.
ding.
Okay. You know what, dude? Listen here.
Look,
We're about to get schooled.
Okay.
Oh,
Listen
hold
here.
on, Anna. It's cupping mics.
Yeah, it's cut my. You gotta cut my.
You know what, man?
What, man?
What happened?
The ding can be turned off.
I mean, sure.
You know, since you know
Notifications
so
and
much
all.
about phones.
Can I turn the ding into the dong?
I mean, ding, ding, dong.
Don't be dirty.
Ring a ding, ding ding dong. No,
I
I'm
mean,
talking
keep-
about. I'm
keep
talking
this
about a
motherfucker-
song. I ain't being dirty. You must.
Keep their motherfucking heads ringing.
That's right.
That's right. Dr. Dre.
It's Dr. Dre. So who's getting schooled now?
Snoop Doggy. Doggy Dog.
Cupping mic's over.
Cupping mics.
Do a little bit ASMR.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Some people are going to go to the bathroom after that.
Well, we're at quarter past the hour.
Wow, already?
That's right.
We're
I
done.
mean,
So Anna,
Yep.
remember when we were talking and you said something to me and I said I should use that as my outro on the podcast? You remember what that was?
No.
Oh, dang it. It was so smooth. It was very Jim Phillipsy. It was so smooth. And I said I need to use that on the podcast. And she
Yeah.
said, yeah, do that.
Yeah, you'll remember when you're editing it.
That's
Yeah.
right. As soon as the music stops.
Dang it.
Anyway, pound your conch, eat some ants, buy our books with cash.
Go snort some ants.
We're out of here, folks.
appreciate it, Jim Phillips.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the Monday morning podcast on a Tuesday, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
And ladies,
Bye.
we're out of here.
See you
guys
later.
have a great D.
That's right.
Gotta hit the mic again.